Let me try to read this. I cannot read my own writing now. Beloved Gurudev, Namaskar. Namaskar. Though you said as a joke that Gurudev from nowhere, in the opening ceremony of the camp, your Swarup has a deep feeling that you are now here and ready to help all his friends present in the camp to be now here. Once you are absent, only then you are for the first time present. Your very absence becomes your presence. It looks contradictory, but it is not. You as a person, when you disappear, then you as essence for the first time appears. Your person, your personality is hiding your true nature. You are not a person. You believe that you are a person. You are this body. You have a name and a form. You have a country. You have a religion. This is all belief. When you were born, did you know who you are? German, male, female, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, nothing of the sort. This is all given to you. Even this is given to you that you are male or female. You are not aware. You did not know. Now you fight for it. You kill people. You hate people. You love your country. You hate other countries. It is because of false identity. Once you know your true identity, the war within you is finished. Then what remains? Pure love. You are seeking love, the very source of love. You are nothing but pure love. The very essence is love, made of the stuff love. You have accepted all the lies. You are not a Hindu, not a Muslim. Maybe if you want to maintain all that, okay, maintain. Does not matter. But as a function, as a utility, when you are in deep sleep, who you are, a Hindu. Can you say you are not, you don't exist? You exist. When you wake up in the morning, you remember that you are. Day before, you were. Continuity remains. But where this all identity disappears, these are the identities of the I. I is exactly, literally like a shadow. You stand in the sun and there is a shadow. Shadow is formed. Now that shadow has taken charge and living the life, which basically does not exist. You are not that person. This much is the spirituality to know that what I am not and what I am. What I am not, you know, and you can discard. What you are, you cannot express, you cannot explain, you cannot define. It is undefinable. Why? Because it has no form. Only a form can be explained, can be defined, can be named. You have no name actually. Because there are many objects, many forms, many bodies, or functions we need to recognize, how to recognize. So name is needed. It is a necessary evil, and nothing is wrong in that. AI is also needed to function. Actually, what you call centering, what you call your real center is no center at all. हो जाए. It is not located anywhere. It is neither in nor out. When you search this very I, which is haunting you all the time, in the very search it disappears. What remains, it surprises you also. Whether I am in or whether I am out. You are neither in, you are neither out. For the first time, you come to know that you are in all. You are all. You contain all. You are not in the body or in this universe. All the body, all the universe is in you. You are beyond, transcendental from time and space. Time exists in you, not you in time. You have heard saying Osho many times, where time and space disappear. What it means. Actually, there is no time. It is a myth. It is more joke than ho jaye. Ho jaye. You talk about past, you talk about future. What is past? Do you have in your pocket, or in your book, or in your almari? What it is? It is just a memory. Like the computer has a memory. Even if you enter into the computer, you will not find anything. Do you find anything? What you have fed in, the input, there is nothing. It is all virtual reality. Virtual means which appears to be but is not. It is just an appearance. It is hard to conceive because you never contemplate. If you contemplate, you can conclude. It is just a memory in the brain. This brain is exactly like a computer. In this, which is a hard disk, when the baby is born, hard disk is there. Now the software, German software, Hindu software, English software, Polish software, Russian software, and what is fed in the machine. A baby is like a computer, fresh, very fresh. You can call it a biocomputer, made of some other stuff. Though all stuff is one. Everything is made of with one substance, with one stuff. Everything. Like you have a gold. Gold is just gold. One stuff, one substance. You can make anything out of it. You can make necklace, earrings, locket, whatever. And when you see the locket, you see the necklace, but you never conceive that it is basically necklace is nowhere. It is all gold, sir. Exactly. We are made with the stuff called God. We are all God. If I declare you that you are God, you must think maybe, not apparently, but inside you will say, Gurudev is really crazy. Oh, yeah. Me, such a stupid fellow. And God, he must be joking. A baby is born. Baby knows nothing. No language, no Hindu, no Muslim, no German, no Indian. But then parents start teaching. First they give the name, label. Give any name. Joki. Joki, Joki. They touch the chin of the child, eh, and call it again and again, again and again, again and again. Now this is the processing happening. The process has started. Now you are feeding the child. So now whatever you feed in the child, he will start believing. And if his belief is hurt, he is hurt. If you feed in him Jainism, he will speak that language. If you teach him Quran, he will be speaking the same language. Unless something other is put in him. So you put the software, Hindu software, Christian software, male, female, this, that, and then it becomes his identity, which is totally false. Good for function. Otherwise, it has no meaning at all. Go back to your childhood when you were not given even name, how you were, what you were. Just go back. And where is the past? Past is just a memory, imprint. At the most, you can call a photograph, but where it is, it has no existence. Past has no existence. Where it exists. Future, where it is. Whatsoever is this moment. Even if you go deep, this moment will also disappear. Totally. This is also imagined. But let us be with it. Whatever you have in your hand, this moment, no future. You have no future, sir. You are not going to be enlightened. Oh, yeah. Either you accept in this very moment that you are enlightened. If you are enlightened, you are in this very moment enlightened, not in future. Why? Because there is no future. It is an assumption, it is an imagination that there is tomorrow. It is the continuity of the memory of the machine, but actually it does not exist. So, in this moment, if you are happy, it is more than enough. Yesterday, a girl was sitting. I asked her, what do you want to become? She said, nothing. What do you want then? I just want to be happy, that's all. Very simply, she said. What a good answer. What a nice answer. I just want to be happy, that's all. Finish. The whole story is finished. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple thing. And if you are happy in this moment, you are happy in the next moment. And when the next moment comes, it comes now. It appears in the now. It does not remain somewhere and travels. When you are in deep sleep, where is the time? Why I talk about deep sleep again and again? Because in your deep sleep, you are in your true nature but unaware. That's all. You can be aware of your true nature in the waking state. When you are able to remain aware and as peaceful as in deep sleep, you are enlightened in the waking state. Your waking state creates all the problems. Your all worry, your hatred, your Hinduism, your Mohammedanism, your this one, your that one, all appears in the waking state. That is why you have to solve this problem in the waking state and not in the deep sleep. That is why you are doing this 40-day retreat. This is an idea now. So many ideas, so many beliefs, all wrong things, shit things all the time you are carrying. You are loaded with it all the time. That is why you are suffering. You have to drop everything, literally, one by one. If you are able, you can throw it all together. But your attachment does not allow you. You are attached to Hinduism. Maybe you understand whatsoever Gurudev is saying is right, but still the attachment remains. Meditation is a help to have a proper and right understanding through right experience. Now, what is meditation? Meditation means sleeping like as in deep sleep but remaining aware all the time. Where there is no dream, where there is no thought, where there is no identity, where you don't know who you are. In deep sleep, you don't have any identity, but you are. In waking state, if you go deep in meditation, what will happen? You will enter into a space which is exactly like deep sleep, but with a difference of one quality, that is you are fully aware. Your memory is not functioning. It has not gone anywhere. It is there. Everything is placed as it is. But you are withdrawn. You are in you. You just are. Not even knowing this much that I am. I disappears first. Then there is a experience of emptiness. Slowly, slowly, that too subsides. What remains is ness. That too slowly, slowly disappears. What remains? Nothingness. Just a energy of pure knowing. Not knowing anything. Not even oneself. Just a pure energy of knowing, which contains everything. In Sanskrit, we call it prajna, prajnan. When you have this realization, this experience, when you come out, you can utter Aham Brahmasmi. I am that. I am not this. What I believe in, I am that. And you see, you are the very source of everything. Because you are, this body is. Because you are, this mind is. Because you are, the intellect is. The emotion is. If you are not, where is the emotion? Now you are troubled by your emotion, but emotion is there because you are. Without you, it cannot exist. Take an analogy. You go to the ocean, there are waves. Can there be waves without the ocean? Ocean can be without the waves. You can be without thoughts, without emotions, without any identity, but emotion, thought, memory, intellect, perception, experience, nothing can exist without you. You are tortured by your own shadow. Just see the shadow as shadow and be happy. Don't destroy it. There is no need. And you cannot. Shadow cannot be destroyed. Ego is like a shadow, it cannot be destroyed. The darkness you cannot kill. Just bring the lamp in, that's all. Where is the darkness? It disappears. It cannot face the light. Once you are in the territory, what we call truth, false is gone. It is because there is darkness. You are tortured by your problem. And what is the problem? Physical problem. And how do you know that there is a pain in the body? How do you know? It is the very thought which tells you. If there is no thought, there is no experience of pain. You recognize many things. How do you recognize? You say this is light, this is a bulb, this is a tube, this is a speaker. How you recognize? If it is not fed in you in the computer, you cannot. So when you are seeing the fan, you are seeing that which is fed in. Many people, you people, work on computer, isn't it? You want to find a word or the meaning of the word, so you type and the computer tells searching. Soon it will give you the information. Then it will say it is not in the input. If it is not in the input, it cannot recognize. The same way, you cannot recognize if it is not fed in. And what is fed in? It is a sound actually. But each sound you take as each picture. So when you see something, immediately that pictures come in the brain and you recognize that it is a table. It is all virtual. Whatever experience you have, whatsoever beliefs you have, concepts you have, is virtual. It is nowhere. Scientists, physics has proved everything now. They say this body actually does not exist. Now physics says, forget spiritual people, forget Upanishad. Now scientists are saying that the while you see it is not there, it is virtual. In spirituality, it is always asserted that whatsoever changes, appears and disappears is false. Whatsoever remains is true. True. What is that? Find out what is that. That is your very emness. I is functional. Emness, M is existential. M does not need I needs M. Without M, I cannot stand alone. You cannot discard M. M is just now. It is like this. Take it this way. When you were born, there was emness. What quality emness has? Knowingness. It knows. Then you grew. Again you grew. Then you are baby. Then you are teenager. Then you are young. In all the stages, emness remains constant. This emness remains in the waking state. This emness remains in sleep state. It is continuous, unbroken. Without it, you can't be. Without it, you can't know. Being and knowing is its quality, its very nature. But you have no awareness of this emness. And you have to remember, you have to create awareness, you have to create remembering. All else is happening by itself whatsoever. But this remembering cannot happen by itself. Only one thing which you can do and you must do and you are not doing, you have not done. That is self-remembering. Self means what? You know that you are, isn't it? Just remember I am. Forget the I am, I and be the M. M is being. Just keep the remembrance intact. It will slip. It will go like this. Come again. Remember again. It will go again. You have to hold on to Mness. Mness is not in Baindoor. It is in your country also. Wherever you are, Mness is there. You cannot put it aside. You carry all the time. It carries you all the time. It loves you. But you have taken for granted it totally. Just remember, this Mness is the very door. Enter into it. Wherever you are, USA, Canada, America, Germany, bathroom, toilet, anywhere, everywhere. This is called the work. This is the only work, sir, which you have to do. The so-called you, the ego, it has to recognize that I am not and what is. Just now, the case is the shadow is asking, who are you, sir? Why you are following me? Forget the I, be the M. M is there. When you are meditating, that is Mness. Go deep, more and more. So, what is the problem? This computer is the problem. Memories, thoughts, emotion, experience, concepts, ideas, beliefs, all this luggage. Too much. When, when you will realize your true emptiness, you will feel so light. Even to say so light is very heavy. No weight, no gravity. You are the subtlest of the subtlest. You are the smallest of the smallest, and you are the biggest of the biggest. You can contain the whole universe. This emptiness is not confined. It has no personality. It has no boundary because it has no form. It is formless. Where it begins, where it ends. Anant, infinite. You are infinite and you believe that this you are. What a pity. First preference, if asked me, what should be your first preference? Self remembering. Everything else is secondary. Everything else. I'm not saying drop or leave them aside. Leave them whatsoever. Day before yesterday or yesterday, one guy came, one sannyasi. He told me, Gurudev, I left something on the way in my past life, and now I want to do that. And what is that? That is astrology. Oh yeah. Now he is talking about past life. How you know? And what is the proof? Believe. Mind says something, you immediately believe. Mind is playing with you, Baba, playing tricks with you. There is no past. Where is the life? Oh yeah. And you are nobody. You don't have a separate existence of your own. The whole existence is all one piece. You are like a wave. Everyone is like a wave. Wave appears and disappears into the ocean again. Appears from the ocean, disappears again into the ocean. In between 70 years, 80 years, 50 years, 60 years, or even 400 years. And that is your scale. These 400 years may be a tick of the bigger time if it is. It remains, a wave remains maybe a few seconds, again gone. It is all the play of the ocean. We are like waves, made of same stuff. One humanity. To call it humanity, whether right or not, I'm not sure. And we think we are separate to each other. That is why either we love or we hate. Basically, we hate each other. Because we feel we are separate from each other. Because we don't know the real story. Once you know the real story, how you can hate your brother wave or sister wave? Oh yeah. We are ready to kill. We have created all sorts of bombs in the name of Allah, in the name of God. Go on doing stupid and stupid things, not knowing who we are. Once you know who you are, then you know that you are nothing but the ocean, and all what you perceive exists in you as waves. You are in all is in you. कितने बजे होता है पूरा? 9 मिनट और है, 4:15. So see, Swarobhati ji ready to help all his friends. I am not helping any friend, yeah. How can I help myself? Either I am helping myself when I am helping you. It is appearance. I can help you if you are separate from me. You are not separate from me. You are not other. Living is one thing. Understanding is different thing. When you have true understanding inside, your actions are right. Your acts are very harmonious. There is no need to make fuss about it. When you come to me, I recognize you as you. But deep down, the understanding remains. The reality remains. The current remains. I am not something separate here to help you. Actually, you are helping yourself. But in language, we have to say something which is calm, jalao, workable, functional. That is okay. But you must have proper understanding of it. What actually is, how actually things are. A deep feeling that you are now here and ready to help all his friends present in the camp to be now here. So Swarup Bharti ji is right basically that your deep desire, very deep longing has taken the form of Gurudev and helping. But it is you, sir. I am not something separate from you. It is your projection which is helping you. You will understand what I am saying. I can hope. Now, in language, I have to say that to make you happy. Somewhere, I have to console you. Knowing the whole game, that it is just a virtual reality. Actually speaking, nothing exists. I tell you one story, and that will convey you the message. Once in a monastery, a Zen master came, as usual, sat on his chair and started laughing. Okay, you laugh now. Oh yeah. He just started laughing and he was very serious person. Never laughed, never any disciple saw him laughing. So he started laughing. So disciples were amazed what happened to our Gurudev today, to our master today. Why is that? And he was laughing and roaring on the floor like Venugopal. Sometime he puts his head on the ground or covers his face or looks this way or that way. The master was laughing. All the disciples were surprised. When the laughter little slowed down, one disciple stood up and asked Master, "Can I ask you one question?" He said, "Yes." "Master, why you are laughing today? We never saw you laughing." He started again laughing. Few minutes passed. The disciple is standing. The master is laughing. The disciple is waiting for the answer. Then the master said, "Today I have realized one thing, that this Buddha, the statue in the temple we worship every day, this man never existed. It is a joke." Oh yeah. Master said this Buddha never happened, never existed. It is just a joke. And again he started laughing. Disciples thought maybe Master is joking, making fun of us. But he goes on laughing and laughing. Then another disciple stood up and asked Master, "Okay, we believe because you are our master and we trust you. So we believe that Buddha never happened. Now why you are laughing again?" He said, "You fools, I also never existed. This is also a joke. It is a appearance. It is a virtual reality. I don't exist. What you see is not me. What I am, you can't see." Oh, yeah. Again, he started laughing. Then the third disciple stood up. He asked, "Okay, Master, we trust you that you are not. What you appear to be, you are not. Okay, we believe. And what you are, we cannot see it. You are invisible. But why you are laughing?" He said, "You fools, you also don't exist." Right? Either it is a joke or a reality. So find out.